You know how to deal with animals like you.
Jay's Fluid, ready to use, sponsors the bill.
Does your husband have any enemies that you know of? Anyone who might hold a grudge against him?
No one. I suppose maybe some criminals he sent to prison.
What about Peter himself? Has he been acting differently recently? Anything on his mind that might have been worrying him?
Not really. He's been working very hard, spending nights away at business conferences, seminars, things like that. That's where he was last night. I don't know which hotel. I'm sorry, I know it might be important, but he didn't tell me.
Well, that's okay. Initial inquiries have established that Peter was at the Condor Hotel last night.
The Condor? But that's only a few miles from us. Why would he stay there rather than come home?
Probably shattered after the seminar.
But we don't have the money for that. Things are very tight at the moment. That's something else I don't understand. If it's money these people are after, well, we just don't have anything. No cash, anyway. Barry said that's what these things are usually all about.
Barry said. Mrs. Harris, have you spoken to someone else about this?
Shouldn't I have?
Peter Harris, a local dignitary, Rotarian and magistrate, checked out of the Condor Hotel at 7:55 this morning. Paid his bill, got into a taxi, was expected at his office. He never showed up. No one's seen or heard from him since.
Except whoever sent the note to his wife.
So if the taxi didn't take him to work, where did it take him?
I'm already on that. Unfortunately, CCTV only got a partial index, so it could take a while to track down the driver.
We also need a list of all calls to and from his home, office, mobile.
Who are we looking at?
Well, this guy's a successful businessman. He's a local magistrate. He's bound to have picked up enemies along the way.
Well, I spoke to the clerk of the court. She's preparing a list of all the cases that Harris dealt with in the last 6 months.
We also need to make sure that all ways of contacting Mrs. Harris are working properly. Faxes, emails, mobiles, whatever she's got.
I'll arrange to take her home if you do the technical support.
OK. D.I. Nixon and myself are going to check Peter's work. Now, it's likely whoever's taken him isn't a stranger. This person knows Peter Harris. We need to find out how.
I was on my way to the youth centre when a couple of guys jumped me from behind.
Did you recognise them?
Like I said, they came from behind.
How do you know there was two of them?
I saw their feet. They're wearing trainers.
What kind of trainers?
I don't know, the kind you wear on your feet.
What colour?
Can't remember.
Did they say anything? Have an accent? Were they young, old, black, white, green, anything?
Like I said, I didn't see. I thought I was the victim here.
The doctor wants to run a couple of more tests before they release you. We'll go back to the estate and check things out, see if we can come up with some witnesses.
You do that.
He'll be all right, yeah?
I'll be fine.
Come on, brother, we'll give you a lift home.
Here are the centre CCTV tapes, but I'm afraid you won't get much from them. The cameras don't cover the area where Chris was found. We've had some trouble with kids selling drugs on the estate recently. I just hope Chris hasn't fallen foul of them in some way.
Oh, well, maybe something will show up on his tapes. I'm gonna do a few door-to-door inquiries.
My bike's gone. Someone's nicked it.
Where do you leave it, son?
Just on the wall by the centre.
You should know better than to leave valuables lying around in the street, Kevin.
All right, listen, give me a description. We'll see if we can find it, all right? Crime spree on the lot meet. Who'd have thought it?
Would you like a cup of coffee? Oh, thank you.
Mary, are you okay? I'm sorry, it's a stupid question.
It's okay, Barry.
Barry Parsons.
Gina Gold.
Inspector Gold, the one Peter mentioned.
Oh, are you here in an official capacity or as a friend of the family?
Both.
Well, if Mary's okay, I'll leave you to it.
I understand that you advised against contacting us.
Yes, I just thought it might be better for her to wait and see what happened. I was a bit concerned that involving the police might only make things worse.
Oh, don't worry, we'll make sure that won't happen.
I'll put the kettle on.
Thank you.
Peter and I have known each other for years. he's a very private person. There are some things you could stumble across, personal things.
We will be as discreet as we can, but I need you to tell me everything you know.
Of course. I mean, whatever I can do to help.
It's just through here.
It's great, thank you. Obligatory family photograph. Right. Business cards, stacks of them.
Better take them with us. Won't be the first time that a business dispute has ended in an abduction.
I think whoever did this knows he's a magistrate.
If it's someone he sent down, they do.
Yeah, then they'll know what's going to happen when they get caught. The judiciary do not like it when it's one of their own on the receiving end. Locked. Nothing in there. Hang on. Something stuck to the top. Neil? What's going on here?
Gina's been having an affair with Peter Harris. She told me this morning.
And neither you or Gina thought to tell me?
Well, she asked me to keep it quiet. And if it doesn't affect the investigation.
Well, it does now.
Could we have a moment?
Oh, yes, of course.
Mary says your families are very close.
Yes, we've known each other for almost 15 years now.
Is this your wife?
Was. She died a few months ago. Cancer. Just came out of nowhere.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No.
I know this is hard for you. You made it very clear early on that you're worried that Mary might find out some things about her husband.
Look, I don't want Mary to be hurt unnecessarily. This is hard enough on her.
Look, her priority is to find Peter.
Some time ago, he told me he'd been seeing someone.
Any idea who?
There was more than one. But he never gave me any names, so that's probably not of any use to you, is it?
More than one? Have you any idea how many?
Well, more than there should. And Peter always said that none of them meant anything to him. You have to understand, he would never leave Mary. He just, he just enjoyed playing the field, really.
Looks like we've got a blackmail gone wrong.
It could be a case of revenge. According to Barry Parsons, I was not the only woman he had an affair with. Several, apparently.
But not photographed. We need to find who took these photos.
Well, I don't know who, but I can help you with where and when.
Well, if Gina's right about when this was taken, all we need to do is find the photographer's vantage point, check the CCTV, and see who was there. So, what do you reckon?
Spot on. PNC check shows the car's registered to a Mark Bright, private investigator.
Right, so someone's hired him to dig the dirt on Mr. Harris, and Gina's got caught in the middle.
Still can't believe it. Gina and Peter Harris.
Everyone's allowed a private life, even inspectors.
Well, it's not so private, though, is it? She should never have been involved in the investigation. Probably tearing her apart.
Well, she just wants to get Peter back, safe and sound. Let's go and see what this Mark Bright's got to say for himself.
I'm sorry. I can't help you. I've never seen these people before.
So no one hired you to follow them, take pictures?
Have you ever heard of obstructing the police? The bloke you've been taking pictures of, as you well know, is a magistrate called Peter Harris.
Oh, well, everyone's fair game in love and war.
But not with blackmail letters.
Blackmail?